There's a time when any of us feel like we don't fit in. For a lot of us, it's most of the time. My name is Jasmin, and I am the author of Always Too Much and Never Enough. My book is about going from a bullied fat kid to an activist. It's about my really complicated relationship with food, with eating, with my mother. They often go hand in hand. And how I was betrayed ultimately by my great love, food. There was a lot of upheaval in my early childhood, and I dealt with it by finding a lot of comfort in food. They don't call it comfort food for nothing.
And if you could see behind me, you'll see Sherry Glickman and Ronnie Omohandro.
Hello, Jeff.
There's Grandma. I love her.
My mom and my grandma and I were all really close growing up. My mother and my relationship was more sisterly. I would always try and wear her clothes, but of course I was a good 75 pounds heavier than her. So she would always be looking for the vest or the scarf or the hat or the thing that I would actually be able to fit into. But what I really wanted to do was fit into her idea of what she thought I should be. The first time I realized that food was perhaps betraying me was when I started to look further into animal food production, and I stopped eating meat. I was relying on food for personal satisfaction and for companionship. In my early 30s, I lost almost 100 pounds. Trust in the juice. That's pretty much been my mantra. Day 8. Who knew I would make it this far? I noticed people started treating me differently, and I didn't quite know what to make of it until one day I realized it wasn't a coincidence. I was definitely treated as less than when I didn't conform to what society thought I should look like. I think I'll always be that fat girl on some level, but I've let go of it a lot. These days I run Our Hen House, which is a nonprofit that I founded with my wife, Marianne Sullivan, and it focuses on creating media for people who want to change the world for animals. My book is a coming-of-age story for anyone who has never quite fit in. I think my story will resonate. I'm not saying I have the answer for everyone regarding your relationship with food. This is, after all, just my story. But I like to believe that I'm proof that it does get better.